welcome back to Bray and Dev Adventures. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your very own exploding box sort of thing, like an exploding gift box almost. So yeah, basically I decided to do another DIY for today, and basically yeah, so let's just get right on into the video. Okay guys, so for this DIY, the things you're going to be needing are, well, these are basically the bare minimum of things that you'll need. You can always add more things on. So for example, like in the actual box, you can of course add more things, but you're gonna need some scissors. You're also going to need a ruler, something to write with, and then 2 pieces of paper. I'm probably just gonna use these 2 because I want them to be different colors, but you can of course use whatever type of paper you would like. And yeah, and you're also going to need some glue or tape. But now let's actually get into it. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is take the piece of paper you want the color of the box to be. And we're gonna start off by cutting it a little bit. So if your paper is like a rectangle to begin with, you wanna make it into a square. So to do this, I basically measured the smaller size and cut off whatever I needed to cut off in order to make this side equal to this side in length. So this is about 9 inches by 9 inches, and your paper might be a little bit different depending on how big you want this to be. And yeah, so basically you just want it to be a square, and now we're going to divide everything by 3. So you want to have 3 different sections, this section, and this section around the whole side. And I don't know if you could tell, but I did make tiny little marks right here. Just ignore that one, I messed up. But these little marks to divide it. So if your paper is 9 inches by 9 inches, you want to make a mark every 3 inches. So 3 inches, 6 inches, and then do that on every single side. Make a mark at 3 inches and then 6 inches. And once you've done that, you're going to grab a pencil or whatever you're using to draw with, and you're going to make lines connecting each point that you drew. Okay, so now once you've connected everything, it should look like this. So basically you should have a big plus sign on your paper. Okay, so now if you looked at the thumbnail, you know that each of these like corner squares, I guess, were hearts. So if you want it to be like that, this is how you're gonna do it. And if you don't want hearts, you could just cut these corner squares off. But if you want hearts on the side, all you're gonna do is just kind of measure this out as best as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And if you want it to be a little bit more perfect, you can of course just like draw out something so it's kind of like a stencil so you could trace it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and sketch this out the best I can. And once you sketch it out, you're also going to cut along the line you just made. Don't cut along the middle lines or anything, just along the line of the heart. Alright guys, so now once you have cut out your hearts, like sort of, like halfway cut out them, this is what it should look like. Obviously my hearts are not the best, like this one, I don't even know what that is, but I think it'll be fine. So basically now all you want to do is fold along these lines. So you want to fold along this line, this line, this line, and that line. So we're gonna fold everything inwards since this is going to fold in. Okay guys, so now I folded everything, and the next step is to now fold the middle of the hearts. So we want to fold them inwards so then when everything closes in, they'll be hidden. So this is a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you guys got it. So basically all you want to do is kind of fold everything up as if you're going to make the box. And once it is folded up, I just am going to pinch the middle of the heart. Okay guys, so now the next step of this DIY is to, well, if you're like me, I'm gonna basically put in different colored squares for each of these compartments. So there's 5 of these, and all I'm gonna do is just cut cut out smaller squares that will fit into here. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully you guys will get the idea once I actually put them in there. And then my plan is to put like a photo on top of that. So that's just what I'm gonna do. You don't have to do that. You could do whatever you want, like I said. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you guys how to do this. So I went ahead and folded my pink piece of paper 3 times, or maybe 4 times. So I folded it in half, and then I folded it in half again, and then one more time. And then I lined it up with one of the boxes here, and I measured with my ruler, and I made sure that there was 1/2 centimeter of space in between this line and the edge. And then I just went ahead and drew some lines. So basically, there's going to be a border of the purple that is 1/2 centimeter along this whole pink square. And now once you cut all of these squares out, they should look like this. And I actually cut out 3 extra ones, so I don't know how that happened, but whatever. So now I'm going to go ahead and just glue them on each of these. And I'm just using some Elmer's glue for this. And if you have double-sided tape, that should also work as well. It is actually the next day, and I decided to go ahead and print out all of my pictures I'm going to be using. So if you cannot tell, I'm actually making this for my mom's birthday. So yeah, I don't want to say it too loud, but that's why all these pictures like have my mom in it. So yeah. And I didn't glue this square down yet because I'm gonna write a note here, and I just don't want it to get messed up because of the glue. But I decided to print out 2 pictures for each square around the perimeter, and I'm just gonna go ahead and glue them down now. And yeah, so I'll get back to you guys once I have glued all of these pictures down. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I finished putting on or gluing on all of the pictures, and now the next step is to start doing the top of the box. So for this, I'm gonna make my box top pink, and you can make it whatever you want. It really does not matter. So basically I just cut out another square, and all you have to do is just measure one of the sides here. So one of your little squares, and I measured mine in inches. Mine is about 3 inches long, and then that's and then add 2 inches to that to get your dimensions for your top of the box square, if that makes any sense. So since my dimensions of my box are 3, I made this square 5 inches by 5 inches. Now, depending on how big you made your box, this might vary for different people, but yeah, that's basically what I did, and that's because now I'm gonna go ahead and mark around the whole thing 1 inch and just basically draw a 3 by 3 inch box on the inside. Now this is what it looks like once I've drawn that circle 1 inch smaller. So go ahead and get some scissors, and all we're gonna do is just cut little slices at the corners. So now we should have different slits going across, and make sure you don't do like a slit here and there, because then you'll be left with a side that is too small. But now we're gonna go ahead and start to fold these in. So I'm basically just going to fold everything in on the lines. Alrighty guys, so now once you're at this point and everything is folded in, we're going to kind of just fold over these remaining flaps that are kind of hanging on the outside. So I'm just gonna kind of pinch like that. So next, all you want to do is get some of your glue again and just glue these 2 sides together. If you have double-sided tape, that also works, but I'm just going to basically put some glue or tape right here and then stick them together so that this box stays together. Alright guys, so I went ahead and put my little center piece inside of here. So basically I just wrote a little note to my mom, and then I just, you know, glue it down in there. And also this is what the top looks like. So I kind of want to go above and beyond here, and I'm just going to add some glitter around the hearts. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that with some glue, and if you have glitter glue, that also works. But again, this is totally up to you. This is just what I want to do. Okay guys, so this is actually the finished product of this box. I went ahead and finished it, and I actually forgot where I picked up last, like recording, but I went ahead and wrote happy birthday on the top, and I just finished it up, and I also added this little bow that I made out of a pipe cleaner, so if you want to add that you can as well. Basically I just twisted it, it's pretty self-explanatory, and then I glued it on to the box. And then this is what it looks like when you open it up. Super nice. All you gotta do is just kind of fan it out a little bit. But yeah, that is just what it looks like, and this is pretty much the final product. I'm super happy with how it turned out, and I love how glittery it is. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video and this tutorial. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to see more fun videos like this one. And once you've done that, click that little notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. And you can comment down below any video suggestions or anything you want. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!